It's been a long wait for Aussie farmers, but Massey Ferguson's new generation MF7S tractors have finally touched down. Making its debut at the 2023 Wimmera Machinery Field Days in Victoria, the MF7S boasts connectivity levels never before seen in the brand's offerings. Wimmera Machinery dealership Traction Ag said interest in the next-gen range has been high since the flagship 8S series won several awards overseas in the past couple of years.
Very excited to see it at last released, and quoting it out to a lot of farmers who are pretty keen to get it on their properties. It's a mid-range tractor, around about that 160 to 210 horsepower, and Massey Ferguson have adjusted a few things, improved the sound in the cab, and just put the engine at a horsepower that they believe that is in demand, requested by growers, and fits a good range of jobs for what they're looking for. The tractor we're looking at now is a 185 horsepower, and this one is set up for a front-end loader. One of the things that AGCO have done is to produce an engine that's actually Tier 2, so that means it has no AdBlue.
Massey Ferguson has also updated the look of the tractor to pay homage to the brand's rich heritage.
Massey Ferguson wanted to give a nod to what Massey colours had in the past, so they've put this grey, light grey throughout the tractor, and of course, as you can see, have made the cabin a grey as well.
The cab is now one of the most spacious in its class, Massey Ferguson claims, with great all-round vision. What sets this range apart from its predecessors is the tech and comfort offerings that increase operator productivity.
They've increased the computer power so that there's actually more connectivity, and just opens up a greater field for farmers, and having often multiple tractors out there, they're able to have connectivity between those tractors, as well as take that information and data back home and be able to use that for what they're doing with spray rates through to other rates, so that they can see exactly what that tractor's done as far as acreage and of course and fuel usage, etc., and performance, and they can adjust things as they need to for each of those drivers as well for best use.
There are two levels of cab trim available on the MF7S series: Essential and Efficient. The Efficient configuration features a new control armrest and multi-pad controller.
You've also got two screens as standard in the Efficient side of the tractor, and that allows you to not only you've got one screen for the tractor data, and another screen can be dedicated to either an isobus implement that you're towing that shows all the information solely on that implement, or you could also use that screen dedicated to your auto steer. One other area that they've looked at is the silence of the cab, so they've actually adjusted the cab so that there's actually a gap between the engine and bonnet area and the cab itself. They've reduced the decibels within the cab for the driver. It just means it's much more comfortable and the driver's fresher at the end of the day. So the tractors will now come out standard with a full LED light package, which has been in demand by farmers and is seen as the new standard in lighting. So the lighting is very, very good right around the tractor.
Massey Ferguson has retained some tried and tested features from its previous models, such as front filter access, dual alternators, and several power outlets within the cab. According to Traction Ag, stock levels of the MF7S are healthy, with a good number of machines arriving in the country in the coming months.